let's look how the 5 route would work against cover 2. And in cover 2, we're going to rotate the corner down. The free safety over to the boundary side. He plays just outside that hash. The strong safety is going to rotate back, play over top of the hash, and the corner is going to rotate down and generally play an outside shade technique. So as we look at this, we don't change our routes whenever we run our 5 route. We just go to a different read and see what the best read it is. So we start at the field side, which we would like to work because we're 3-on-3. So our first rule is to look at that side and see how the 5 route would work against cover 2 when we're 3-on-3. Well, obviously we could throw the hitch, even though it's a 1-on-1 route. We can watch the technique of that Sam linebacker, and it's the same possibility as when it was in cover 3. His job is to wall that route. If he gets in a habit when the ball snap of backing up and we can hit our 5th step and turn, then the quarterback can throw that in rhythm, so we still have an opportunity to throw that hitch route because it's basically a 1-on-1 route with the Sam linebacker. When they rotate down into cover 2, this corner is now playing the out flat area. So with us running it out, it's an easy read for him. He stays in that area. It's a long throw for the quarterback, so we know we're pretty much not going to make that throw against cover 2. When we look at the Z route is going to run right into the depth of the strong safety. So he's taught in this as a 2 deep safety. He reads 2-to-1. Since he stays in his zone, he pretty much would be locked up on that fade route, and any chance of throwing that ball deep is not a good high percentage throw because it throws it right into his technique. We could throw that ball early and try to throw it in the hole throw area, but we've got to make sure that that safety is really backpedaling hard. If he's at 10 or 12 yards and he's kind of sitting there, then that pretty much takes the fade route over to the field side in this 3-on-3 concept out of play because it's not a good throw for us. All right. When we work over here to the boundary side against cover 2 in the 5 route, once again they've rotated the corners down. This corner is going to wall this X. See that he's going to run a short route in his area, so he pretty much would stay with him. Okay. The will linebacker in cover 2, he becomes that hot guy who could end up blitzing. And if he does blitz, then we can throw this post hole throw really quick because he's given up that area. So pretty much right out of the break, the quarterback would know that he could hit that hole throw and the post hole throw versus a blitzing will linebacker. If he plays normal cover 2 and he's going to wall that, as he walls that, he spies number 1 who's running it out, and so then he would run trail technique. We don't get a lot of will linebackers that do a really good job of that. In fact, most of the time when they put him in cover 2, they really like to use him to spy the quarterback or to be the extra guy. So he will usually wall him and then release him and settle in here. When they do that, this free safety starts to backpedal because he's playing too deep. It gives us an opportunity for the quarterback to make this throw in the second window of his post. And we can throw it underneath the free safety. We tell this receiver that your job is to get underneath that free safety, and we make that throw anywhere in this second window or even this third window. And one of the things we like to do if we're going to make this post throw against cover 2 is we like to kind of stare at this hitch a little bit and maybe look at this strong safety and allow this free safety to get his good depth and maybe even work toward the middle of the field a little bit and then turn and come back and throw that. So we don't look at that post throw against too deep right away. We're going to look over to the field side, turn, and let him come right back across the quarterback's vision. The nice thing about this is I can read the field side or look at the field side, turn, and then this route is right across my vision. And all I've got to do is just turn my head. I don't have to make any body mechanic changes or anything. So the 5 route against cover 2, we would primarily work the boundary and we would work the A post.